At the White House today, the president was reveling in another victory on a major piece of legislation.
This reform puts in place the strongest consumer financial protections in history.
When he signs the Wall Street reform bill next week, he'll add it to a long list headlined by health care reform and the stimulus. With so many accomplishments in just 18 months, you'd think the president would be flying high. Instead, his approval rating continues to sink and now stands at just 44%. So what's the problem? In a word, jobs. The president, who visited yet another stimulus project today, this one in Michigan, seems powerless to do anything about an unemployment rate stuck at an excruciating 9.5%.
What the president has been pushing is not working. Washington reports that are filled with a bunch of fuzzy math won't change the fact that the stimulus is failing.
The bad economic news has fearful Democrats lashing out at each other. White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs ignited a firestorm this week with this comment.
But I think there's no doubt there are enough seats in play that could cause Republicans to gain control. There's no doubt about that.
Gibbs says he was simply stating the obvious, but sources say Speaker Nancy Pelosi is angry at him and deeply unhappy the White House isn't doing more to help. After meeting with the president last night, Pelosi said he will now campaign more for House Democrats. But that creates another problem. Many vulnerable Democrats don't want the increasingly unpopular president in their districts at all. Now, many of those vulnerable Democrats say Wall Street reform is fine, but what their constituents are desperately calling for now is jobs, and they're just not seeing it. Katie?
Chip Reid at the White House tonight. Chip, thank you.